Hello, I'm David Robb, Research Associate from Hai-Nguyen University, the corresponding author on the paper Robots in the Danger Zone, Exploring Public Perception Through Engagement. This work was funded by the Orca Hub, an EPSRC UKRI funded collaboration across 5 UK universities. This paper is on our recent public engagement about the Orca Hub's work on having robots do inspections in hazardous environments, such as offshore energy infrastructure. There are some negative public perceptions around using robots in the workplace, and public engagement can help to better inform public perceptions in this area. The image shows crowds engaging with their exhibit. The Orca Hub won an opportunity to present our work to the public at the Royal Society's Summer Science Exhibition, which is an exciting and prestigious 7-day public event. In July 2019, there were over 12,000 visitors. We created an interactive exhibit offering experiences and challenges representing the hazardous environment in the offshore energy sector and different aspects of autonomy. Here are a couple of videos shot during the exhibition while visitors were having fun interacting with our exhibit.
It lasts a long time though. 25 years. Have you worked anything out?
Oh yeah, I was super late.
We ran an in-the-wild research study during the exhibition. Our research questions focused on knowledge. We wanted to know if visitors learned from our exhibit. Safety. What were the perceptions of the dangers involved? Future jobs. Did they think humans would do these tasks in future? And lastly, were there age group or gender effects? The image shows a visitor engaging with our exhibit. We created a light touch quiz-style questionnaire. Facilitators held a tablet with the questions, and participants, over 400 of them across the 7-day exhibition, held a scene card showing a task on a fictional offshore energy platform. The image shows one of the scene cards. For our study there were 2 conditions. Exposed, these were participants who engaged with our exhibit, and not exposed, these were people who had not been to our exhibit. The images show child participants taking part. In this case they were doing the quiz before going in, and therefore they would be in the not exposed group. So here are some of our results. Research question 1, knowledge. We found no significant effect on our participants' knowledge from exposure to our exhibit. We interpret this as indicating that in future iterations of this research, we will need to make sure that any knowledge probed in our quiz will need to be clearly presented in our exhibit. Research question 2, safety. Millennials, the 16 to 34-year-olds, rated the tasks as more dangerous than our Generation X participants, the 35 to 54-year-olds. Our interpretation of this is that millennials may appreciate the benefits of having robots do the dangerous work more than Generation X. Research question 3. Children were more optimistic that robots will do the dangerous work in future. This is our interpretation of the results showing that Generation X were more confident than Generation Z, the 6 to 15-year-olds, that humans will still be doing all the tasks 10 to 15 years from now. Research question 4. Demographic factors. There was no difference in knowledge between males and females. We can use this result in future to reinforce our engagement messages encouraging females into STEM subjects, because our data shows that male and female public knowledge does not differ significantly, at least in the area of robotics in hazardous environments. Finally, the Royal Society gathered comments from visitors showing that our engagement strategy struck a chord with those who interacted with our exhibit. I'll read some example comments to you. Best thing was how interactive their exhibit was for all age ranges. Many interactive stalls, lots of robots the visitors could play with, so they handle the crowds well. The robot demonstration was very hands-on. You get to try it out for yourself and see how they could work in real-life scenarios. Well, that's about it. There are further details about the quiz questions, ethical protocols and results in the paper. And as a very last word, for our part as exhibitors, it was great fun. We were fueled by the enthusiasm of thousands of visitors over the 7-day engagement. It was awesome. If you haven't done a public engagement event like this, you've got to try it. Thanks for watching, and please take a look at our paper, Robots in the Danger Zone, Exploring Public Perception Through Engagement.